This government meeting is brought to you by Eastworks and our local cable subscribers.
Open the property committee meeting of the City Council on October 10, 2023. This meeting is not being held remote, it is being held in person. So, and that's kind of, I don't think we've done many in person.
This is the second one.
Second one, yeah. So, I see Councilor Gomez. Councilor Zaret has called to say, or texted to say he couldn't make it today. Sorry. Let me give his apologies. First business is there any minutes from the last meeting? I didn't see any. So there's nothing to approve.
I just want to say that he sent an email saying that the minutes are going to be ready for the next meeting.
For the next meeting?
Yeah.
Okay. Good. Yeah, we'll deal with it then.
Yep.
We have no public here except for one member of the public and an interested party. Mr. Will Bundy of Eastworks. This is time you could speak about any other subject other than what's on the agenda today.
I'm assuming that you guys are going to approve or not approve what goes before City Council next time today. So
that's the plan.
Okay. Okay. Yep. So beyond that, I have
no
other thought.
Good. Well, I want to just express my appreciation for having this meeting. I was unable to attend the last one because of the death of the family. And I did have some questions, but I actually, please excuse me, Mr. President, who's also a member of this committee. I checked with Mark Tanner today. I gave him a quick call just because I needed him to answer the questions, and it was very brief. So I think the liability of the city is very limited.
Okay.
Probably I don't know what he gets, but I'm thinking well under $100, $75 for his name. And he may no, he won't forget about it. He'll bill. But we did have some questions, and I think they were resolved. It just had to do with personal liability of the old easement versus the new easement, and I had thought that there was personal liability in addition to corporate liability, mill owner liability, but he didn't seem to be thinking so. I don't know what your thoughts were on the subject.
The easement clearly delineates mill owner one as Eastworks LLP.
Yeah.
So I think in that regard, it's really sort of entity to entity.
Right, and
that's my understanding.
And that was Mark's interpretation of the way the previous one was written. There was some language in there that said personal, and that was where I raised just the question.
And just for the record, for the people who potentially will watch this video,
yes.
Mark is the city solicitor.
Mark is the city solicitor. Thank you for pointing that. I didn't mention that. He is the city solicitor and our attorney in this matter. So I think that being covered, it appeared to me that all the I's were dotted, T's were crossed on this document. I don't know if you had any further thoughts or comments or questions.
No, I do not.
I was very interested in what you're doing back there because we want to help move that along in whatever way we can, maintaining the agreement that was in effect. Absolutely. And transferring it.
Yeah.
And I see it in the agreement, I'll just mention that it is the individual liability to the corporation, to whomever the mill owner is, whether it be a corporation or personal.
Right.
I presume, for the most part, corporations will be buying. But
well, right now, Eastworks is presently a limited liability partnership. Yeah. Much to my wife's chagrin. But no, I think the zero lot lines is just a huge thing for the mill districts. It's where it started.
Yep.
It's where West Boylston created the building that's now Three Kingdoms, it created Paragon, it created Mill 180, and they were all joined at the hip and would share a wall, and that being able to revert to that just means that development is easier. Banks breathe a sigh of relief when there's a diversity of assets on a site, and the big struggle there is just that there was no feasible title without updating the easement to clearly include the property that was broken out from zero lot lines.
Right.
So, and I'm very appreciative that something that could be complicated to people is really understood by the property committee, and that, you know, the fact that your one question was to where is liability just speaks to, I think, the job that David Bloomberg and Mark Tanner did to kind of sort it out.
I would agree that they've sorted it out quite well. And we'd love to see you hurry up and get started. How soon will any of the, do you foresee things happening?
Oh my God. So you throw a banker into any equation, we don't know. That's a hard horse race.
I'll pull the question back. I don't want to put you on the spot.
But the players are there. We have a billiards hall. We have a bakery, and we're very excited about both of those. We have pretty extensive plans for the 43-unit apartments in what we call Building 8. But that is that kind of housing, that kind of expense is a larger arc, because it's going to take a lot of capital, a lot of different partnerships, both in private and public, to sort of push that to its end point. But it's going to happen, and this will allow it to happen. It wasn't going to happen without it. So that's exciting.
So with that being said, if there are no further questions, I would entertain a motion to recommend to the City Council that the City Council approve the revision with the new amended easement for Eastworks.
Yeah, so moved.
Second? Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Very good. There you have it.
All right, have it.
You have the recommendation.
I mean, we had the recommendation. Now we have to.
We still need it.
Still need to go to the City Council.
Participation, and we need for everybody there to be as happy.
And I think it all makes sense. So it should be good there.
So thank you for being in both meetings. The first meeting with the diagram.
I forgot the diagram. I was at the gym. I couldn't.
Thank you for
put it in my locker.
Participating in this.
Thank you.
Is there any other business? I didn't think so. I'll take a motion to adjourn. Second. Those in favor?
Aye.
This government meeting is brought to you by Eastworks and our local cable subscribers.